Thank you very much for stopping by the Gordon Miller Show. Today I wanted to go over the 2025 NFL schedule. Thursday night, the first game of the year, Dallas at Philadelphia. Philadelphia will win that game. Then Friday night on YouTube. It looks like YouTube. Cool. Kansas City versus the Chargers. The Chargers will roll by 40. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Tampa Bay will win. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Cincinnati will win. Miami at Indianapolis. Indianapolis will win that game. Carolina at Jacksonville. 30 years ago they started. I'm going to go with Carolina. Carolina's going to have a better season. Las Vegas at New England. I'm going to go with the Raiders at home on the road. Arizona at New Orleans. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go with New England over Las Vegas in that one. Arizona at New Orleans. I'm going to go with Arizona. Pittsburgh at New York Jets. I'm going to go with the Steelers. Giants at the Commanders. Let's go with the Commanders. Titans at Broncos. Broncos will roll. 49ers at Seahawks. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Detroit at Green Bay. You know what? I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Houston at the LA Rams. Gonna go with the Texans. The Ravens at Bills. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one in a close game. Minnesota, Chicago. I'm gonna have to go with the Bears because of the Pope. But in all reality, I think it'll be the Vikings that will win. To be serious, if I'm being serious, next week is week 2. Washington Commanders at Green Bay. I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I think Green Bay is gonna be better, and Washington's gonna be a team to be reckoned with too. Cleveland at Baltimore. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. I'm going to go with Cincinnati. New York Giants at Dallas. Dallas always finds a way to beat the Giants the last few seasons anyway. Let's see here. The Bears at the Lions. The Bears will make the Lions go 0-2. I know it's a bold prediction, but I think they're going to do it. The Bears, Ben Johnson is going to light it up at the Lions. New England at Miami. I'm going to go with Miami in a close game. San Francisco at New Orleans. I'll go with the 49ers in a really close slugfest. Buffalo at New York Jets. I'll go with Buffalo. I can't say Buffalo is going to go 0-2. They're going to go 1-1, but the Jets will go... I don't know why I picked them last time. Seattle at Pittsburgh. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh at home. Rams at Titans. Rams, Panthers at Cardinals. Carolina will upset Arizona. Well, not necessarily an upset, but they're going to do a lot better. And they're going to start out League 2-0. Denver at Indianapolis. Denver. Philadelphia at Kansas City. Philadelphia will find a way to crush them. Again, on the road. Yes. Atlanta at Minnesota. I'm going to go with Minnesota. The Vikings find a way to win. Monday night, 2 games on the second week of the season. Tampa Bay at Houston. Houston will find a way to win. LA Chargers at the Vegas Raiders. I'm going to go with the Vegas Raiders and a win. That's week 2. Week 3, Miami at Buffalo. For the sake of the upload of this podcast, I'm going to go very brief, so I'm not going to go through a lot of synopsis. I'm not going to give you my my in-depth predictions of that. I'm just going to go who I think is going to win. So, just a heads up. In the yeah, anyway. Miami at Buffalo. Go with Buffalo at home. Atlanta and Carolina. Carolina will start the season 3-0. They win against the Falcons. Green Bay at Cleveland. Cleveland puts it together and finds a way to beat Green Bay, even though, yeah. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville finds a way to upset Houston. I guess there's really not an upset. There's no such thing as an upset. Bengals at Vikings. I think that might be the Bengals' first loss, I guess. Vikings win against the Bengals. Pittsburgh at New England. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. LA Rams at Philadelphia. Philadelphia will win. New York Jets at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay will win. At Indianapolis at Tennessee. I'm going to go with the Colts. Vegas Raiders at the Washington Commanders. I'll go with the Washington Commanders in a lopsided affair there. Broncos at Chargers. I think the Chargers will find a way to win in a close game. New Orleans at Seattle. Seattle wins. Dallas at Chicago. Chicago wins. Dak Prescott goes to the Windy City and throws 7 interceptions. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Arizona at San Francisco. I'm going to go with the 49ers in a close game. KC at the Giants. KC will humble the New York Giants and destroy them 38-0. Anyway, the next one is Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit will beat winless or undefeated Baltimore. Winless Detroit will find a way to beat Baltimore for the first time in a while. Of course, they're NFC and AFC opponents, so they don't play each other all the time. Week 4, Seattle at Arizona, Seattle, Minnesota at Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Washington at Atlanta. The Commanders go to Atlanta and crush them. New Orleans at Buffalo. Buffalo still wins. At this point, they only have one loss against the Ravens. I think I predict the Ravens. I can't remember. I got to go back and check. Cleveland at Detroit. Let's go Detroit. Yeah, Detroit finds a way to come back. They beat Cleveland pretty good. Tennessee at Houston. Houston, Carolina, New England. I'm going to go with New England in a very close game. Maybe the way the Super Bowl 38 played out, it'll be that type of game. Who knows? Probably wrong. Oh well, it's a prediction. I don't get paid millions of dollars to do this. I get paid nothing. It's all free. Chargers at Giants. Chargers. Eagles at Buccaneers. Eagles will finally be able to beat at Tampa Bay. I think they beat them. They lost them the last couple of years. Anyway, Philadelphia wins at Tampa Bay. Indianapolis at the LA Rams. I'm going to go with the Colts in a very close game. Jacksonville at San Francisco. San Francisco might be a dark horse. It might be one of those teams where, well, you don't think they're going to do much. 49ers will find a way and put it together against Jacksonville, beat them by 2 or 3 touchdowns, 34-17. Ravens at Chiefs. This will be a nail-biter. The Ravens will find a way to win at Kansas City. Chicago at the Vegas Raiders. Honestly, I don't think the Bears have done well against the Vegas Raiders. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's a prediction. I mean, like I say. But they find a way to win on the road at Las Vegas. Green Bay at Dallas. Dallas puts it together and beats Green Bay. Even though I think Green Bay at this point is probably going to be 500 at this point, I still think they make the playoffs. I might contradict myself and say that they lose more than they win, but oh well. It's a podcast. It's a free podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Video podcast. But it's free. Right? Okay. Jets at Dolphins. Bengals at Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos in this. I'm going to have the Bengals will find a way to win. The Bengals will find a way to win. Week 4 in the books. Week 5, 49ers at Rams. The 49ers find a way to eke out a low-scoring game, 13-6. Vikings at Browns. Minnesota will win that game. Houston at Baltimore. Baltimore rolls again. Miami at Carolina. Miami. Vegas at the Colts. Vegas will get beat. Giants at Saints. I say the Giants go on the road and find a way to beat the Saints. at the Super Bowl, Superdome, or wherever they're going to play. Who knows? That's where they're going to play, but you never know. Cowboys at Jets. Cowboys beat the Jets. Broncos at Eagles. Eagles fly over the Broncos, and I say a close game, maybe 27. Well, whatever it is, they win. Titans at Cardinals. Titans. I just might as well just say the Titans. Wrong, I might be. Who cares? Tampa Bay at Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle. If Seattle finds a way to keep on rolling. Detroit at Cincinnati. That might be a Super Bowl preview. Let's go with the Bengals in an overtime game, 27-21. Commanders at Chargers. Commanders find a way to beat the Chargers. New England at Buffalo. Buffalo finds a way to still win. Jacksonville at Kansas City. Kansas City wins at Jacksonville. That's week 5. Heading on to week 6. Week 6, Eagles at Giants. Eagles destroy the Giants, 38-3. Broncos at, is that, anyway, I think that's maybe a neutral site. Denver versus New York Giants. Or New York Jets, sorry. Broncos beat the Jets. Rams at Ravens. Ravens find a way to beat the Rams. Cowboys at Panthers. I'll say Cowboys. Cardinals at Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts. Seattle at Jacksonville, really far away. And I say Jacksonville beats Seattle. It's kind of hard to go across the country, but you just never know. Chargers at Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Chargers on the road. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh finds the way to win. San Francisco at Tampa Bay. San Francisco ekes out a 21-20 victory at Tampa Bay. Titans at Raiders. Raiders win the game. By something. Bengals at Packers. There's another tough game. I say the Bengals find a way to beat the Packers. Patriots at Saints. I'm going to go with the Patriots on the road in a very sloppy game. Turnovers after turnover in that game. Detroit at KC, another Super Bowl potential, but I'm going to go with KC at home. Then Monday night, Buffalo at Atlanta. Buffalo. Then the Bears at the Commanders. I say the Commanders win, and it won't be a Hail Mary this time. So that's week 6 in the books in this podcast. Moving on to week 7. Week 7. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Cincinnati beats Pittsburgh, and a game I probably won't watch, or anybody else will watch, because, well, that's Prime Video, and I'm not just going to get Prime Video for that. But anyway, moving on. Rams at Jacksonville. Or versus Jacksonville. Might be a neutral site. International game. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. We'll go with the Rams versus Jacksonville. New Orleans at Chicago. I'm going to go with the Bears in this game. Bears win. Dolphins at Cleveland Browns. I'm going to go with the Dolphins at Cleveland. Vegas at KC Chiefs. KC Chiefs win. Vegas will not play that well, I guess. Vikings host the undefeated Eagles at this point. I say the Vikings win in a very close game against the Eagles. Carolina at the New York Jets. Hapless Jets lose again to Carolina. New England at Tennessee Titans. The Patriots win on the road. Giants at Broncos. Broncos roll against the Giants. First half sluggish, come back and roll in the second half. I don't know. Who knows? Colts at Chargers. Chargers eke it out in overtime game. Green Bay at Arizona. Green Bay. Washington Commanders at Dallas. Washington comes back after being down by 7 touchdowns. No, I'm just kidding. Washington Commanders beat Dallas Cowboys. Atlanta at San Francisco. I'm going to go with the 49ers. The 49ers at this point might just lead the NFC West at this point in the season of the 2025. That's just a prediction now. I'm giving you a prediction on the video podcast. This podcast is free. All right. Monday night games. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Detroit finds a way and wins against Tampa Bay. Houston at Seattle. Seattle will beat Houston in a very, very close competitive game. Week 8. Yes, Week 8. Vikings at Chargers. Chargers find a way to win a close game against the Vikings in California. Miami at Atlanta. Miami rolls at the Falcons. Chicago at Baltimore. No, Chicago doesn't do well against the Ravens. Well, at least that game they won't do well. Ravens will roll that game. Buffalo at Carolina. Carolina will fall down to earth again. Buffalo will rout them. Jets at Bengals. Bengals shut out the Jets 28-0. San Francisco at Houston. I'm going to go with the Texans in this game. And a very close game. Cleveland at New England. New England finds a way to beat the Browns. New York Giants at Philadelphia. Philadelphia beats the Giants again. This time, a blowout still. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. New Orleans will get off the schneid, the losing streak that is, and beat Tampa Bay. Dallas at Denver. Denver beats Dallas, even though it might be a close competitive game. Denver finds a way to win. Titans at Colts. Colts beat the Titans. Packers at the Steelers. The Packers beat the Steelers. One Monday night game for week number 8 is the Commanders at the Chiefs. This might be a Super Bowl preview, but who knows? I'm going to go with the Chiefs at home to conclude with week 8. Followed up with halfway through the season. Week 9 will be the halfway point through the season. So we're in week 9. Ravens at Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. They finally get off the schneid against the Ravens. The Ravens have dominated in the last few seasons. Few times they played, Dolphins find a way to beat the Ravens in a close game, 27-24. The Bears at the Bengals. The Bengals rout the Bears. The Bears will have some struggles against Cincinnati's defense. I don't know. I might be wrong. Oh, well, it's a prediction. Vikings at Lions. Vikings just can't win against Detroit, and it won't be any different this season. Lions rout the Vikings, perhaps, again, 37-13. Again, this is a free video podcast, and it's probably not even going to be correct, but it's a prediction. Carolina at Green Bay. Green Bay will roll over the Panthers 42-24. Broncos at Houston. Everybody might expect a high-scoring game, and that will be a low-scoring 10-7 game, and the Texans beat the Broncos. Atlanta at New England. Atlanta just can't seem to get off the schneid against the Patriots. Patriots will roll over the Falcons 27-7. 27-10. Whatever. San Francisco at New York Giants. I am going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. And a high-scoring game, which everyone might expect that to be a low-scoring game. But the 49ers roll over the Giants by a touchdown. 38-31. Colts at Steelers. Colts go on the road and win against the Steelers. Yes, at this point, the Colts and the Texans will be battling out. Perhaps the Colts will be in first place at this point of the 2025 NFL season. Chargers at Titans. Chargers find a way to win. An ugly win, but they have to come back on a long drive by... I just froze. What is the quarterback? Justin. Anyway, he used to play at the University of Oregon. Jiminy Christmas. The Chargers quarterback goes on to beat a long scoring drive to beat the Titans. Saints at the Rams. Rams. Jacksonville at Las Vegas. Jacksonville goes on to beat the Vegas Raiders 17-14. The Chiefs at the Bills. The Bills beat the Chiefs again because they can beat them in the regular season, just not the playoffs. Seattle at Washington. Commanders find a way to win big. Cardinals at Dallas, Monday night game. Cowboys beat the Cardinals 6-3. No, just kidding. But they find a way to win. Thank you very much for watching the first prediction halfway point of the 2025 NFL season. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much for watching / listening to this video podcast. Have a great day.